Jon Bon Jovi. In a recent interview, Jersey's second favorite son scoffed at aging Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose. In a move pregnant with rock star resentment, Johnny Bon J lashed anti-Axl rhetoric on the pages of the New York Post, saying, quote, "That hasn't made a record in 13 years and he gets all that attention. You know what I've done in 13 years? A lot."
He is absolutely 100% correct. He has done tons in the last 13 years. He has made many albums that have sucked. He has done many movies that have not been seen by people. He has had his hair frosted 176 times. That's a busy man right there.
Okay, Jon Bon Jovi is jealous of Axl Rose? That's crazy, okay? You know what, John? You know what's wanted, dead or alive? Your dignity.
For his part, Axl ignored Bon Jovi's scorn and instead turned his jealous eye to Velvet Revolver, a.k.a. the band that has everyone from Guns N' Roses in it except Axl. In a statement released in March of 2006, Rose attacked Velvet lead singer Scott Weiland, claiming that even Weiland's own bandmates called him a, quote, fraud.
Scott Weiland, a fraud? A man that wears a Ramones t-shirt? That dances like Iggy Pop? That sings like Eddie Vedder? A fraud?
Always the gentleman, Weiland took the high road and responded with some artful understatement.
Excuse me, I'm chewing gum. No problem.
Calling Axl, quote, a fat, Botox-faced, wig-wearing end quote.
Before the show ended, though, Rose got in a few verbal licks at GNR's one-time tour mates, Metallica, especially lead singer James Hetfield, who Rose called a racist. GNR sources say they surmise Axl is still angry that Hetfield wasn't big on the idea of having Ice-T and Body Count open last year's GNR Metallica tour. Rose, who dedicated the song Double Talk and Jive to Metallica, is also said to be upset by Hetfield's comments in the current issue of Rolling Stone. In the article, Hetfield says that Guns N' Roses wasn't so much a band, but a guy and some other guys. Hetfield also criticized what he called Axl and his attitude, and the way Axl stalked off an ill-fated show in Montreal, allegedly setting off a riot among disgruntled fans. GNR sources indicate that the bad blood may have started when Axl saw Metallica's A Year and a Half in the Life of home video, where Hetfield makes fun of Axl's personal tour rider.
Axl pose, dressing room requirements. Absolutely no substitutions. 1 cup of cubed ham, not you know, it's got to be cubed right, so get down his little neck. 1 ribeye steak dinner, didn't even know the guy ate meat, you know, looked like a vegetarian. 1 gourmet cheese tray, pepperoni pizza fresh. I think that, you know, just for throwing around.
I don't know anything, man.
Cans of assorted Pringles chips, you know, greasy shit.
That's how he eats off
His hair back and all. Sous vide honey can make some sing like this.
Metallica's management told MTV News that the group was on its way from Australia to Indonesia and was unreachable to respond to Rose's taunts, but added, quote, if James has something to say to Axl, he wouldn't want to say it through the press. He'll say it to his face, end quote.
Guns N' Roses tonight. Apparently there was something big, I don't know, almost a punch-out out by the trailers.
Axl walked by and Courtney and I just jokingly said, Axl, will you be the godfather of our child? You know, we're just joking around, and he turned around and started pointing his finger, and it was really aggressive and mean, like threatening to beat me up and stuff, and I couldn't help but laugh because I haven't been in that kind of a situation since I was in 6th grade.
If we look to the Bible, we see that this kind of conflict is as old as time itself. These men could have been having the very same jealous battles centuries ago. Except they wouldn't be having them in really tight leather pants. And they'd probably be stoned to death by angry mobs.